There's a major, major Hillary Clinton story other than this health situation, which is becoming a bigger and bigger story, that is basically being blacked out by corporate media. Corporate media all over the Hillary collapsing, fainting, having an overheated and dehydrated moment yesterday at a 9/11 memorial event, but completely ignoring the fact that the entire basis for the recent pay-to-play allegations involving the Clinton Foundation and Hillary Clinton as Secretary of State, the entire basis of that is a tweet from the Associated Press. That tweet has been deleted because the Associated Press determined that it was not a good tweet. The tweet from more than 2 weeks ago said, as you may remember, more than half of those who met with Clinton as cabinet secretary gave money to the Clinton Foundation. That is part of the original tweet. Of course, we looked into this, others have looked into this, and it immediately fell apart, but that never mattered. The right-wing media machine continued to repeat, pay to play. More than half of those who met with Hillary Clinton as Secretary of State were donors to the Clinton Foundation. Countless right-wingers and Hillary bashers said, look, it's the Associated Press. They are serious. They are trustworthy. We can depend on what they say. Well, the Associated Press now says, we cannot depend on what they said. They have deleted the tweet. You won't hear that on the Rush Limbaugh show. Let's take a look at a quote from the Associated Press. This is from John Daniszewski. He is the Associated Press Vice President for Standards, saying the Associated Press today is deleting a 2-week-old tweet about Hillary Clinton's meetings as cabinet secretary after concluding the tweet fell short of AP standards by omitting essential context. At the same time, we are revising our practices to require removal and correction of any AP tweets found not to meet AP standards, including tweets that contain information that is incorrect, misleading, unclear, or could be interpreted as unfair or having a problem in tone. Ladies and gentlemen, the tweet has been retracted. Why was it bogus to begin with? Well, the AP analysis focused only on what are called discretionary meetings with people who are not part of the U.S. federal government, who are not representatives or parts of foreign governments, who likely are the majority of the people that Hillary Clinton met with as Secretary of State. This is like if you go shopping, right? And you say, okay, I bought all my food, and then you report 50% of the food I bought is bad. It was rancid. I got it at the local grocery store. 50% of the food I got was bad. The grocery store is bad. And then it turns out that really 50% of the bananas you bought are bad, right? 50% of the bananas, which make up a tiny little portion of your total grocery shopping, but it's never retracted. Media keeps saying, don't go to that grocery store because 50% of all the food that Joe bought is bad, when the reality is that it's 50% of the bananas. That's the analogy for what happened here. The allegation is 50% of the discretionary meetings that Hillary Clinton had were with individuals who at some point donated to the Clinton Foundation. And I'm going to be very, very upfront with you here. Melinda Gates is someone that Hillary Clinton met with who donated to the Clinton Foundation. Melinda Gates is one of the most prominent philanthropists in the U.S., if not the world at this point, along with her husband, Bill Gates. Is it really that shocking or disturbing that she had a meeting with Hillary Clinton and also was a donor to the Clinton Foundation? It sort of makes perfect sense when you look at a lot of the individual names here. So, you know, I am no Hillary Clinton cheerleader. She is far more conservative than I am. I have serious, serious concerns about her hawkish policies and ideas on some issues related to the Middle East. I believe we should have a $15 minimum wage instead of 12, as she has said. This is not about me saying I love all of Hillary Clinton's policies. This is about the fact that there is a total blackout on the reality that the tweet on which much of this controversy was based has been deleted and retracted because the source, the AP, said it does not meet our standards, period. I don't know if you're going to hear that later today on any right-wing media or even corporate media. We'll take a break. I'm on Twitter at @DPakman.